Hi everyone, another week. Here we go. I'm just uploading the video right now. I'm gonna go continue watching the Oscars upstairs on another TV. Hope everyone's doing good on this Sunday. Hope everyone's doing swell. That's what I'm up to, just watching the Oscars. Do some cleaning down here, got some more cleaning. Temporarily misplaced my wallet, but I'm definitely now I'm really confident I'm gonna find it. So I hope everyone's doing good on this Sunday here. So yeah, that's just what I'm up to. Messy, yeah, I know. Gotta clean it. But gotta get back to the Oscars. Hope everyone's having a great week. What will the topic be? I don't know yet. I have to think about that. Blackness of mayhem and more mayhem. Well, that's all I really got for right now. Watch the Oscars. Catch y'all later. See you later. This topic is going to be about politics. That's right. Just kidding. Got you there. I've already done politics. Nope. I'm actually going to do the candidates. Yeah, that's right, people. I'm going to do an overall view of each candidate and then go into detail in a clip throughout the week showing what I'm doing. So anyways, I'm just leaving here the apartment to go somewhere and then I'll be back to give you my quick overview, and then each day I'll pick another candidate and just go in a little more detail about that candidate, where they're at, where they're going, what they're going to do, what they might do or may not do, well, that jazz. So this is Maximus saying I'll catch you all later, and I'm talking about the candidates. This week's topic is going to be about the candidates. I've already talked about politics, and I'm going to focus on each of the candidates. So here's my overall view of each candidate. Let's start with Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney. Interesting guy, but still, he doesn't, in my opinion, just doesn't quite get what's really going on with the voters, what's really going on with this country. I mean, he's all over the place. Then you got Rick Santorum. The guy, I think he's likable, but what's his real agenda? I mean, I don't get that guy's platform. His platform was like, what? Did he say that? Really? And then you got Newt Gingrich just hanging in there for some oddball reason. And he is just crazy, man, with his talk about bringing church and state back together and, you know, about God and whatever. We should all go to, this last talk he was giving, it's like we should all go to the same church. It's only one church in this country. And, you know, and what Obama's doing is un-American and unpatriotic. Which leads you to a quick question. What is being American? What is being patriotic? Answer that. Especially in this day and age. Then you got Ron Paul. The guy that no one gives any props. The guy who's been riding the heels of Santorum and Mitt Romney all this time, man. Coming in second. He might get a win, people. He might get a win. You just don't know quite yet, man. He could surprise you. But this guy is, the media's not giving attention. YouTube's not getting attention. He has got masses of people, man. And if one of these guys does a major slip up, people are going to look at this guy in a whole new light and go, holy cow, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. This guy will stick to his message. He won't change it just to suit a crowd. He's got us tell it as it is, people, and we need someone to slap us in the face and shock us back into reality. All these other candidates are not shocking, are just telling us, you know, I'll do this, I'll do that, but they're not facing the facts. That there's a problem with the current government. Yes, they might address it a little bit, but they're not really focusing on that in their campaigns. Unlike Ron Paul. So that's just my quick overview about the candidates. And here's a little bit what I'm doing right now. I'm just watching YouTube. I'm going to take a shower and then get ready for work and then go to work. My next clip, I'll start with Ron Paul. Because he's the guy that's getting the least amount of attention by the mainstream media. Why? Because the mainstream and the pundits don't think he can win. But people, I got one last thing for you. Do you really think you're going to let the pundits make your own decisions for you, people? Wake up, start making your own decisions, and have a slap of reality on me. I'm Max Smith, and I'll be catching y'all later. One more time, continuing my weekly vlog here on the topic of candidates. I just got to watch some YouTube. I'm out here waiting for the bus. As you can see, I'm in the garage, waiting on the bus, and all that jazz. So let's start off with Mitt Romney. Now, remember, this is just what I've seen of the guy on the campaign trail, what I've heard about from other people's opinions and whatnot, and this is just my own opinion formulated from everything I've heard. The guy, I think, just does not have a clue. He's a rich, pompous ass whose shadows, demons, are always getting in his way, and he doesn't have a clue, a freaking clue, to who he really is and what he really can contribute to this country. And also, he doesn't have a clue to what really is happening in this country. So, yeah, I mean, the guy, he says a lot of stuff, but half the time, I'm like, what's he talking about? Like, it's one commercial. It's like, it's a physical responsibility. It's a moral responsibility to make sure the budget is balanced. I mean, that commercial, man, if you saw that commercial, it did not make sense. I mean, the guy literally does not have a clue. And yeah, so that's it for now. I'll give you a little bit more about Ron Paul. I gotta go. My bus is here. Well, I'm at home now. Now let me finish up where I left off, talking about Mitt Romney and what I think of his approach to his campaign and just in general, how he comes across. So his approach is to use as much money as possible to change his tactics. I mean, the guy changes his wording every new state. I mean, it's insane. But true. I mean, the guy's all over the place. I really just can't understand half the time what his main message is. If there is a main message. The way he composes himself, and then when he dodges a question, and thinks he answers the question right, he goes like, I look real good. I mean, has this really snooty attitude about him. Remember, this is all my opinion. You can disagree with me or agree with me, that's fine. But overall, I mean, Romney just strikes me as the type of guy that just is going to do what all the Republicans have done. He'll say one thing, but then do a complete 360 if he gets elected, and then do something totally different and just make things worse than they already are. That's just what I think, that's what I have my opinion on. So I'm about ready to watch some YouTube here. As you see, it's pretty windy. We might get a storm or something outside. And yeah, tomorrow we'll talk about Rick Santorum. Peace out for now. That's right. It's 29th of February. This day only comes around for every 4 years. So if you're watching tomorrow, I hope you had a good February 29th. If you still watch this day, if you live in California, well, I hope you had a good day. Yeah. 29th, what did you do today? Well, that's all I got for now. This is just me, just filling in on this day. It happens every 4 years. Well, this is Max Smith saying, until next time. Well, I'm out here waiting for the bus to show up. It's a cloudy day. I didn't vlog anything yesterday because I got kind of busy and distracted. So we're going to continue my talk about candidates, and we're going to cover Rick Santorum this morning of this day in the weekly vlog. And then yeah, gotta clean that lens off later. Take a little spray to it, clean off. So anyways, Rick Santorum, just like Romney, I'm not quite clear of what his platform is, what he actually really is going to do if he gets the nomination and wins the presidency. I mean, the guy, when he talks, he's also all over the place, and he's very unsure of himself from what I see of him. And sometimes when he wins, he's like, yeah. I mean, you see the poses, the pictures, the way after he wins, hear him, and just the way he carries himself, man, is very, very not presidentially, in my opinion. I mean, the guy, his charisma is like is down the charts. I mean, he really doesn't. He's like, he says this, he says that. Like, oh, I'll do this for you. And we all know where he stands on the gay marriage position and gay people. So therefore, he doesn't. That means he's not a constitutional believer, because it says so in the Constitution, as well as in the Pledge of Allegiance, liberty and justice for all. Well, where's the justice for those people? And other people, where's their justice? Just the way he carries himself, he does not come across to a guy that agrees with the Constitution. Everybody's about to die me. So, to wrap it all up, Rick Santorum, who is the guy? To me, he's just a cocky guy. Well, gotta roll. Would you look at the size of these suckers, man? I don't think these headphones this big before. It's crazy. I'm here sweeping this off here at work. Just had to show this. I mean, we've had snow before, but this is, I think, the largest amounts we've had. It'd just be crazy up here. I'll just show you this. Be crazy. Santorum. Yeah, what do you think of the guy? Can't say much about him. Either way, nothing positive, nothing really negative. As you can see here, I'm watching some YouTube here. Lady Datev. Lady Dot. And yeah, that's just what I'm up to. So I touched a little bit on Newt Gingrich. I'm going to talk a little bit more about him, and then go right into talking about the last file candidate, Ron Paul. As I was saying about Newt Gingrich, the guy is very poised and has arrogance, you know. When someone calls him out something, he won't admit to it that maybe he was not fully aware of all this things implied. And yes, maybe someday we'll have a base on the moon. But to say that's what we do, I'm sorry, man, but that radical idea isn't what we need right now. Yes, we need radical ideas, but we need radical ideas that focus on the here, the now, on the planet. I mean, the guy, he just can't accept the fact that he lacks the skill to be a leader. He's not, I mean, he could speak his mind, but he's not, to me, he doesn't have leadership quality. I mean, Newt Gingrich, the guy is a little bit off his rocker sometimes. Well, that's my opinion, of course. So that's enough of my opinion on him. And now to Ron Paul. In my opinion, the only guy that's sane, makes sense, and the guy is sure of himself. He isn't cocky, and he does not change his tune. He sticks to his principles, he sticks to what he knows, and he doesn't second guess anybody. He'll admit when he has got some information wrong, but he can look at himself and see, I'm not a perfect human being. But he's the only one that really is looking at the whole thing, that there's something wrong with the government, and really looking at it. I mean, all the other candidates, they say it, they talk about it, but are they really going to do anything about it? Probably not. But Ron Paul is the man and knows what he wants. He goes where he's after, and he's not afraid to tell the truth, no matter what. Even if it makes him look bad in his own party. Which I might add, he switched parties. He originally was a Democrat. But someone said, you got all ideals of a Republican. Why do you come over to our side? In my opinion, big mistake. He's not a Democrat or a Republican. His ideals are of an independent. Someone, and that's what we need right now. Someone who could bridge the gap between both parties. See, Ron Paul, to me, is a man that won't shy away from the truth, won't shy away from what he knows, and he won't sugarcoat anything just to obtain what he wants. Well, that's that. So to wrap it all up, Mitt Romney, Rick Santorum, and Newt Gingrich, overall, they talk a lot of talk, but I just don't. But the way they act, the way they respond to certain things, is just typical. With Ron Paul, he answers the question, he gives the answer best to his knowledge, and he's been consistent and he's been on target. Well, that's all I got. So that's what I talked about this week. That's what I did. So it's Maximus saying, until next time, thanks for watching, and this has been a weekly edition of The Struggling YouTuber. Peace. In the upper left corner is a video clip from last week's weekly vlog. Yeah. In the lower right corner is, well, you just have to wait till next week to see where that leads you to. And this is Maximus saying, thanks for watching, and see you next time.